Nintendo have just announced a brand new Nintendo Switch model, and we're going to take a look at it. The big features being an OLED screen, it has a LAN port finally, and it's monochrome. So let's take a look at it now. Here is the trailer showing off a bit of Metroid Dread. I think the main difference is the bezel around the screen seems a little bit smaller, which is obviously a great thing. It seems like it's probably the same Joy-Cons because they sold so many of those. 7-inch OLED screen. Yep, slightly bigger. Is that it though? That's the new Diamond and Pearl remix. Oh, a new stand. So no longer do you have to deal with this terrible little thing on the end. Better audio. Is anyone playing the Switch in that manner where they need to hear that audio? The screen does look nice. And being an OLED screen, it's a much higher quality of actual panel than the Switch has now. It's similar to that of the Vita. Different dock with the beveled edges. Oh! A LAN port, finally. So don't have to use this dongle I got off Amazon to play Smash properly. It looks nice. Nintendo do well with their design. But as far as like, I expected the Switch Pro, if this is the Switch Pro, if there's no actual other model of the Switch coming, if this is the Pro, you've got to imagine they're not going to do 4 models of the Switch unless this just replaces the current normal Switch. But I think it's already said to be 350 when I think the Switch is... Okay, October 8th. Oh, okay, so let's pause there. That is an important screenshot. So the Nintendo Switch OLED model is living in the family with the Nintendo Switch and the Switch Lite. That is something that I didn't quite expect. We can go over now to the fact sheet here. Available 8th of October 2021 for $349.99. So you presume that's 330 quid, or maybe just 350 quid. Meet the newest member of the Nintendo Switch family. The new system features a vibrant 7-inch OLED screen, a wide adjustable stand, a dock with a wired LAN port, 64 gigs of internal storage, and enhanced audio. The main thing is the OLED screen. That's the only part of this that makes me think this would be nice. This would be the one I get if I didn't already own 2 different Switches. The OLED panel on the original PS Vita still makes games on that look great. Like, it's such a high quality bit of kit. But I don't know if it's going to be worth upgrading for. The wide adjustable stand. Everyone loves the wide adjustable stand. The stand on the Switch, as it stands, is just rotten. I mean, I have my launch Switch here, and this little thing it just feels like so flimsy and like it's going to break all the time. It's just one of the few bits of Nintendo kind of hardware that feels cheap. So hopefully this is a bit better for anyone that plays it in this kind of rooftop party environment, which certainly isn't me. So is this saying it can be adjusted into a lot of different angles? I suppose that's something. A bit like those iPad covers that kind of folded in, like the iPad 2 covers that folded in for different angles. The LAN port is good. It's obviously a big... Those wee LAN connections, the one I got off Amazon was like £5 and it works perfectly, but I suppose it's nice to not have to use a USB port for that dongle. The 64 gig internal storage, it's not enough. Me and most people I know have a big SD card in their Switch, so that's not really something that moves the needle. The enhanced audio I suppose that's something. That's something for those that play it in handheld, but not really the most enticing feature ever. I'm just a bit, if I seem a bit underwhelmed, it's because I'm a bit underwhelmed. It's just all the chat about Switch Pros and what this new Switch could be. It seemed like it was going to be something more significant. Like, it does look nice. Like, that is just a nice looking machine, and it's monochrome, which is always a kind of nice design decision. Although I wonder if that dock will get dirty easily. But outside of that, I'm underwhelmed. I was expecting something more, especially when, so a lot of the chat pre-E3 was that this was going to be announced in the week of E3, or the Switch Pro was going to be announced. Bloomberg's reported the Switch Pro, Jeff Grubb, all these kind of people that would know. I wonder if it's just a case of people hear Pro and they expect some kind of significant performance upgrade, whereas this will just be an upgrade in terms of how nice the screen looks. I'm underwhelmed. Are they saying anything about it being a bit faster? I feel like they would say that. Well, of course, just adding a new screen doesn't actually make it look any better on your telly, obviously. So it's not really a Pro model. So are they going to announce a fourth Switch model next year that takes the place of the current Nintendo Switch, the kind of launch edition, and this becomes the model underneath that? How much is a Nintendo Switch in America? Out of interest. A Nintendo Switch is $300 in America, and that new one is $350. Oh, this is the box. That's kind of interesting. It's not that kind of long, iconic box. It's this new one. Strange. So it's coming in neon red and neon blue and white for the OLED model. So is there going to be a situation where this Switch and this Switch sit side by side on a shelf? That seems like destined to confuse parents. I love the red and blue together, but yeah, interesting. What do you think about the Switch OLED model? Let us know in the comments below. Are you going to get one? How many Switches do you have? I have a launch Switch, and Nintendo sent us a Switch Lite, so I'd be really interested in trying this because I love the idea of an OLED screen, but I think I was expecting more out of the Pro model, even if this is the Pro model, but that'll be something we have to wait and see. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to keep up with all the latest in gaming, and until next time, I'm Jordan Midler. See you later. Support for Overlode is provided by our incredible patrons. To support us and receive access to perks and exclusives such as Patreon-only video series, check out patreon.com/overlode or click the link in the description. Thank you.